Hey, this is Yan again. Today, I'll show you how to make the simplest but tasty doenjang stew. A good tip would be to buy doenjang which is dark, but normally all doenjang tastes good, so you can buy any doenjang. As doenjang ferments, it naturally turns darker. I think darker doenjang has more depth to the taste. Now I'm going to prepare the vegetables for the stew. Cut one green onion. We'll be putting them at last. I used half of a small zucchini. Try to cut all the vegetables into the same small cubes. Cut the onion in squares also. Tofu too, please be slow and make sure they are cubes. Don't mess it up like me. I should have paid more attention. Cut the brown mushrooms into the same cubes as the onion. I used the thinly sliced hot pot meat for the protein in the stew. I cut 5 rolls of beef with scissors into the stew. It doesn't matter if you use beef or pork. If the cut off meat has less fat, add some cooking oil to stir fry them first. Now start mixing it up. I didn't add any additional oil because the beef had enough. My method of making the doenjang stew is to stir fry the meat and veggies in doenjang first. You might think there might be no difference, but doenjang gets well incorporated if you do this. It'll make every bite and slurp tastier. When the meat is mostly cooked, add all the vegetables but the tofu and green onion. Now continue stir frying. Before, I wondered why my doenjang stew never tastes the same as my grandmother's, but this was why. Now add a tablespoon of minced garlic. You can also just stir fry it in the beginning with the rest. You have to keep stir frying until the color changes to the color of doenjang. It's for sure more delicious making doenjang stew with the traditional style clay pot. At least I think so. Tukbaegi is a traditional clay pot made in super high heat. The thermal capacity is high, so it heats up slowly. But it also loses heat slowly, so it keeps the stew boiling for a while. It lets you eat the stew hot for longer. Now add the tofu and add 200 milliliters of water. You can substitute it with rice water or anchovy broth. However, plain water is fine. The stir-fried meat and doenjang are the broth. Remove some of the bubbles formed on top. Add half of a tablespoon of chili powder. I like my stew spicy, so I also added Vietnamese chili pepper. I always use spicy chili powder. If you like spicy food, you should use spicy chili powder. Lastly, add the green onion as garnish. Now it's done. Doenjang is made by steaming then fermenting soybean. Like all fermented food, it has many health benefits. I'll explain these benefits in the description below. My husband and I didn't even leave a droplet of doenjang stew. It was so good. Please give it a try. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye guys.